All right, guys, thanks to another great viewer of the channel. We're going to call him Mr. Anonymous. Lent in his sarx045. And I want to say big thanks for doing so because this is very unique, I think, compared to a lot of the Seiko cases that we see out there. This one has like more angles and everything, but it still has that Seiko vibe to it, where it's the sizing and the overall fit and finish and everything is just definitely on point. This is part of the presage line, but I think the previous or the earlier generation of the presage, because I think on the newer ones, I think they're putting presage right on the dial, and this one definitely seems more balanced or simple when you just have the applied Seiko font up top, and then on the bottom you have just the automatic and cursive applied on the dial there. So very clean and tasteful, I think. Really pairs up really nice with the case shape. I almost wish Seiko would have exploited this actual case a little bit more and done some different dials and hands and everything like that. Not that this one doesn't look great, but it seems like there was a lot of opportunity there to do some different unique stuff as well. And then coupled with this H-link bracelet, which is just, most people, I think, including myself, are not super familiar with Seiko's H-link that they were using on these SARXs. But this thing is perfection. It's all milled out. It's super tight. H-links, when they're done right, are super comfortable. Maybe a little more challenging to size just right. You can see you have some half links here, so that'll definitely help and aid in getting a perfect fit. And then with this clasp, you don't really have any micro adjust, but the clasp, is very simple, etched out there in double pushers. So the fit and finish on this thing is just great. And they actually used on the crown there, that is a natural stone onyx, they actually applied into the crown. So again, a nice little touch there as well. Excellent fitted solid end links. And then you guys already noticed that first link articulates, so you're going to get that really comfortable feel. So very impressive watch. I'm kind of thinking these aren't really made anymore, or they're updated models. When I looked it up, I can't remember what site. I don't know if it was Seiya or Joma or whoever it was, but I looked up just the going rate. I think new they're like $538. But I'm sure once stock depletes, these are probably going to get start to rise up a bit, because it's a very cool watch. Size-wise, I was finding some conflicting information, so I just measured it myself like I usually do anyway. They're calling it 39.5 millimeter. Now, you can do 39.5, but that's going to be just this bezel. If you measure the case, it is 40.5 millimeter. Still totally fine. Perfect size. Almost like the sweet spot for like those Zins and everything. This is like very much in that realm. 48 millimeter lug to lug, again, perfect lug width. And I'm totally fine with them not being drilled lugs, even though you could do some different straps or leather or whatever like that. But it's, what, guys, maybe I'm alone in this, but I really don't use the drilled lugs anyway. I just dig in there and get it out. It's only 11.5 millimeter thick. And that is a anti-reflective sapphire crystal topside. You have a Hardlex display back on the back side there, showing you the 6R15 movement. Trying to see which iteration this is. This is D, so I think the 6R15D is actually one of the more current models of that movement. Still has this watch is brand new, by the way, guys. It's never been sized. It still has the hang tag, still has the plastic on the back. The lug width is 20 mil, and it does taper down to actually just a touch under 18. So no loom on this guy. It is more of a dress / casual dress type watch. Perfect for, office or school or whatever you're doing. You can see on my 7.25 inch wrist, that thing wears perfect. It would wear on, a wide range of wrist size. And then those H-links, that's the other thing. When you do them flat like that, you can see how they just play with the light. They reflect the light at so many different levels. So very, very cool watch. Let me give you a little close up here. You can see the dial has almost like a business suit pinstripe look to it. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm trying to get you as close as I can without losing focus, but you can see there's like 3 tight pinstripes and then there's a bar in between. So like it has a really nice pattern to it. And this is a, JDM release. You can see there, Japan 6R15 down at the bottom there. You can see the automatic and the Seiko are both applied, as well as the applied indices. Really nice handset that's going to capture light at different angles. And then you have the framed in date window. Always nice to have a date in there too. This is a non-screw down crown. You can see the brushing and the polishing, the relief edges, everything's really good. A closer look at it there. So that profile is just really good. I think maybe a competitive option, maybe the Certina DS1. I think they're probably similar price range, very similar size, all of that. So if you're looking at different options, I think this would actually be, in my opinion, probably a really good competition between the this particular model presage and maybe some others, and definitely some of the Certinas. I think they're right up there with each other. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Big thanks to the viewer for lending this in, and I will see you on the next video.